Hi Taurus, welcome to your end of the month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always check what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of June, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month it has been the mid-year reading. So if you'd like to know more details about it, you can read down below, where you can also find the current list of reading services I offer. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Taurus, I'll be channeling messages for the collective of your sign, and then we'll tie it together also with the cards that will be showing up. There's a little bit of levels of stress getting to you, or there's something quite stressful, a situation. I keep getting like a move or something where you need to move, something that is pressuring you or making you move out of your comfort zone, that it's very worrisome. I see like a little bit of trouble into the next weeks when it comes to moves and changes, actions that you need to take but that you don't feel ready to, or when you're being, again, pressured to go towards experiences you don't feel ready to. So this is all about honoring how you truly feel. You're ready, available or not, and not pretending, but also not denying. Because I keep getting like, for some of you Taurus, you have been you have been pretending that you want things you don't want, that you're ready for things you're not, and it can get quite messy as you keep on feeding this energy and then need to really actually have to, you know, be a part of those things you truly don't want to deal with. But for others, there's also situations of where you have been kind of running or pretending you don't want to shift, you don't want to change for some reason. It's like you have been internalizing a lot of I can'ts or reasons to not own up to that truth. And the point of the next days and weeks is for you to just, you know, openly declare those things you want and those things you don't, so you don't get yourself into messy situations, in particular highly stressful ones. Now, in others of you, you could just feel like very driven to physical work. So I see for many of you that work out a lot of intense workouts and feeling great. Others of you, it could just be in a moment where you want to get highly physical. So sitting down all day in front of your computer is not going to be working out for you. So you want to go to places, you want to, you know, do things around the home, or get yourself physically busy. For some of you also, you could just be really into more sexual experiences. So there can also be like a very high sexual drive taking place, as this is all about the energy of Mars. So as Mars goes into your sign, you can feel this strongly, like a turn on that wants to push you outside of some sort of comfort zone, but also it wants to push you to be more assertive and direct about your desires. So you're not, again, hiding how you feel things and how you want things to be. And for some of you, there can be issues with sex and intimacy, in the sense that you have not been either allowing yourself to leave this aspect of your life the way you want it. It's like you have been repressing your sexual desires, and for others of you, it's like you have been pretending you enjoy the way your partner touches you or pleases you when you have no pleasure. So there's, again, a lot of things that can be stressful to assume, but once you do it, I feel like there's going to be just like this huge thing that is taken out of the way, that is the stressful point itself, and why you have at times felt so disengaged from, you know, doing things as accordingly to how you truly want them to be. It's like there has been like a giving up kind of energy. Like, why bother, or why do it, or why pursue it? Again, a lot of reasons to not go after the things you want. This is about something turning you on enough to make you move and go after what you want. The drive to get it, which is the Mars again energy, the drive to accomplish, to succeed, to win, to thrive, but also again to be a part of. So some of you Taurus have been a little bit distant or detached from things that excite you. Some of you have not been pursuing things, again, according to the nature, like the style of your nature, and that's where it's wrong. Like, you need to kind of do things the way you know it works for you, it's right for you, it feels good for you to do. So people pleasing and doing things just for others that don't feel right will get you into trouble, again, into the next days and weeks. I do feel like for some of you, you could just be, wanting to have more fun, being a little bit more in a playful energy as well, like socializing more, hanging out more with friends, just want to be out there doing silly things, especially as you feel the stress, to take your mind out of it, to relieve other things, to have like relief points that can be met through friends and social gatherings where you have fun, to have those relief points work in a way where you're not all the time feeling under stress or under pressure. Also, there can be the pressure itself could be manifested through the theme of time. How much time is passing, or how much time you feel is passing or is being wasted on something, and you needing to do something about this. For many of you Taurus, the issue has been that you have not been doing actively something about what worries you, about what concerns you, or about what you want to change. It's the lack of action and will that has been the issue, and you might come to realize this, but still it asks you to become a different. Here it is, the Mars energy, the drive, Ace of Wands, the fire. Take action, take lead. Be after the pursuit of those things that really encourage you to have fun, to be more creative, to be more independent, but also to be on a moment in your journey where you believe in yourself. You believe you can win, you believe you can thrive, you believe you can conquer. This is about the conquering energy. Where has it been that you've lost again faith that you can win, that you can conquer, that you can seduce, that you can... there's something here about you being able to just, through the correct use of your energy, get anything you want. But the way you use the energy has to be right. That's mainly the feeling here. I keep getting like energies around sexuality, so maybe for some of you there could be cases here where you have felt really low sexual interest or drive, or cases where you really struggled with something specific that would prevent you to have the satisfaction and the pleasure through sex, and that is what is also about to change. There's changes and reinvention when it comes to the way you feel pleasure through sex. Others through physical activities. You could even be in a situation where you used to hate working out or doing things of that nature. Now you're going to start to love it. You're going to feel excited. You're going to feel like there's a brand new energy leading you into success. The Ace of Wands is a great but very raw, primal energy. It's primal fire. And many of you are going to feel that heat. And fire, primal fire, can take us to have amazing, intense passionate experiences, but can also lead to stress and conflict when the fire, right, is not handled right. Or when you're trying to overly control it or analyze it. This is when, again, you can get yourself into trouble. But it could just be that for some of you Taurus, just the impetus and the nature of your desires are so strong right now that you can be taken by those in such a overpowering way, that you can do things. I feel like mainly like you can do things that other people disapprove, but it's like disapprove, but you don't care. Not anymore. There's something here about you not caring about how that fire is gonna strike other people, their insecurities, their egos, because you know when the fire is lit, it is going to be, you know, recognizable anywhere and irresistible anywhere. There's a level of attractiveness and irresistible, again, feeling towards you, Taurus, that can get you to successfully attract whoever and whatever you want right now. So, but do you know what you want, or are you truthful about what you want right now? Again, the desires. You feel shame, you feel guilt about what is exciting to you the most at this time period. There's a new brand beginning for the next weeks. Some of you, again, as I said, can be an actual move, so going to leave somewhere else, or experience like a brand new location, or visiting a brand new place, and it blows your mind, the feeling you get on this new place. For some of you, even though there's stress, there's also, as I said, animation. So your social life is really important to help you balance the scales here between stress and fun. I feel like either you're playing hard to get or someone is playing hard to get. It could be someone is playing hard to get, and this is activating again the conqueror energy. So it could be that there's a challenge in you going after what you want or who you want, to chase, because Mars is an energy of chasing, going after. It's a masculine dominant energy. So will you be able to go after what you want, chasing what you want right now, or not? And I feel like for some of you, that can be someone playing hard to get, that is a trigger to get this energy going. Like to not stop until to not stop until you get what you want, and to not listen to the no's, and obviously in a healthy way, like to ignore a little bit the appearance of circumstances. Because when someone is playing hard to get, really what they're saying is, come chase me harder, right? So there's a little bit of a game of cat and mouse here, just chasing and running. And obviously you could be also the one that is playing hard to get, but either way, it could be because you're denying the true nature of your desire. I feel like money is fine, so there's something here about your finances being well, or at least moving into a good time, a good phase. It could just be like the logistics of it, like the schedules of your life, the situations in your life right now that are more concerning than money itself. You can feel like your life is so busy or hectic right now that you don't even have time to spend money, the money you have, or to focus on money the way you used to, like not in a practical sense. You could also be just wanting to find outlets, creative outlets, new business ideas to forge a new option financially. Lovers, as I said, your relationships, the attraction, the influence of attraction that you're under is so strong that definitely your love life is going to get influenced by this. Even if you have, I have to say, like, even if you have a partner already, that can come someone new into the picture that makes you be in this challenge of the lovers, where you need to make a choice. You can get to know someone throughout the next weeks that just arouses in you a feeling that is really tempting, really hard to resist. So the challenge with the lovers is your love life, but also the way you look at relationships and the choices you make, the conscious choices you make. Are you choosing, as I said in the beginning, are you choosing to be truthful, to honor your truth, to honor your desires and your feelings? Or are you choosing to deny and repress everything in the sake of others, to people please, or to just avoid drama? Some of you have been trying to avoid drama, to not fall into temptation because of the worries, right? The problems that could get you, just to find that as you're doing that, you're just attracting even more drama or more troubles or more circumstances where you're going to have to be pressured into acknowledging what this means to you and what choices you have really been making and why. There's something about like the wrong wires. So there's points of connection that have not been working right with you, and this is changing. It's like now that the wires are going to be plugged into the right places, you're going to feel like very differently. And also have a different take on, again, the path ahead. But you can be surprised. Life can surprise you right now with the presentation of options you didn't consider, especially through love and romance, but also through business and financial outlets. As I said, creative opportunities can be important. Like, you can have actually like 2 offers, 2 contracts, 2 big deals coming up, and you needing to use again a lot of your intuitive discernment to understand what feels best, what feels to be the right one, even if it's not, again, objectively reasonable. See, Ace of Wands and High Priestess, you have been containing something, hiding your feelings, your desires, or aspects of your love life have been somehow a secret. It could be that there has been a secret love or affair going on that just gets to erupt into a time where it can stay like that for much longer. It could be that you are pressured to make a choice if you are in a circumstance like that, or someone is that involves you. Definitely there's someone here that can be extremely attracted to you in ways that are very primal, very visceral. And so the advice with the High Priestess is just to be more like understanding of the intuitive knowledge that a situation is creating, and why is it creating, and what you need to do actively, how you need to make up choices that maybe you have not been making, the right ones, to calm down the aspects of fire that are harmful and to ignite those that are very progressive. So I hope you have a great end of the month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.